Hello, I'm Mark Rigby, and today I'd like to talk about the concept of sit-stand and the products that are associated with the concept. More specifically, the anti-fatigue mat. Anatomically speaking, and in an ergonomic perspective, we're not designed to be seated and we're not designed to be static. Over the years we were out there, chasing tigers and being chased by tigers and hunting, hunter-gatherers. Unfortunately, the modern workstation, we're sitting for long periods and we're remaining static. This has brought in the evolution or the revolution of the standing desk. It's a misconception that you're standing all day. The clue is in the question. It's a sit-stand desk. So it's a mixture between sitting and standing. Again, the frequency is very much at the end user's kind of discretion. We'd encourage people to be continually moving, alternating between that sitting and standing posture. Again, straightening that spine out every time rather than sitting in that sedentary posture. One of the things which, again, an additional element to the standing element of a sit-stand desk is to actually have a standing mat or an anti-fatigue mat, as it's often called. As its name suggests, it's designed to kind of minimise fatigue if you're standing for long periods. You might have seen things like this in industrial applications, people where they're standing on production lines, things like that, and possibly on hard floors. But there's nothing to stop you having one in your office. Again, bearing in mind most offices are actually concreted, albeit with a very thin layer of carpet. It's not like at home where you've got an underlay and a thick kind of shag pile carpet. It's a very thin carpet. So basically, it's great when you're standing to be able to utilize a mat. So if you do suffer with any kind of lower limb issues, fibromyalgia, pain in the legs, arthritis, it goes without saying, if you're going to be standing even for short periods, possibly using a mat might help relieve some of those symptoms. What we would suggest doing, again, it's not similar to seated, it's not maintaining a static posture. I wouldn't recommend we plant our feet and stand in like a statue. It's all about those micro movements whilst in a standing working posture. You might well be on a Teams call, so there's nothing to stop you kind of moving from side to side, just gentle micro movements. It helps with the blood flow, helps with the oxygenation, and it just gives you a much more dynamic posture. See you next time. And again, as always, if you have any questions or queries, please feel free to give us a call.